What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be working on the BMW X3 M40 again. So I mentioned to you guys I have a whole bunch of mods for this X3 and I was not kidding. Today we're going to be working on something else. It's actually going to be related to the interior. If you guys can't tell by the title and thumbnail, we're going to be giving this X3 an entire carbon fiber interior transformation. So I will show you guys in a second, but this X3 actually came with this like wood grain interior trim, which I just wasn't crazy about. So I'll show you guys really quickly before I actually show you the new carbon fiber interior trim, which is absolutely beautiful, guys. But yeah, so really quick, you can tell this is like a brown wood grain trim. Now, I'm not saying this is bad. If you guys have this and you like it, I can't blame you. It is nice. It feels more like luxurious and mature. Personally, I'm pretty immature, so this doesn't really suit me too well. I really like the look of a carbon fiber interior. Now, if you guys are new to my channel or you just don't know, I actually did a carbon fiber interior trim on my BMW 330i and F30 and absolutely loved it. Now, that car did not have a wood grain trim. It had like a gloss black trim, so it wasn't as big of a difference. This one, going from the wood grain trim to the carbon fiber, I think it's going to be a massive difference. So when I did it on the 3 Series, it turned out really, really good. I really liked it. Even my wife liked this, so we're going to be doing basically the same exact thing on the X3. And similar to the one that I did on the 3 Series, this is not going to be a direct replacement. So we're not actually going to be taking this off, which is good because I might end up breaking it if I try to take it off. So what we're going to be doing is actually just putting an overlay. So these pieces, which again I'll show you in a minute here, are made out of dry carbon fiber. They're super thin, super lightweight, and they're literally just going to stick right onto this trim. So if you guys want to do this to your X3, check out the links down in the description below. I believe there's also a promo code that you guys can use to get an additional 10% off. So yeah, guys, with that said, I'm going to show you the new interior trim for this X3. But before I do that, I want to thank today's sponsor, and that is myself. So if you guys don't know already, I opened up my own merch store. I'm actually rocking some of the stuff right now, from the hat to even the shirt that I'm wearing. You guys can see there, buy it, build it, drive it. Just a model that I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to and something I definitely relate to. So if you guys want this hat or this shirt or some of the other cool shirts that I have on the website, some of the more popular ones are like the YouTube mechanic one, which honestly, that's one of my favorites. So if you guys want to support the channel, go buy a shirt, go buy a hat, whatever it is. But yeah, anyways, with that said, guys, let's just get back into today's video. All right, guys, so without any further ado, here is the new trim for the X3. Now, like I was saying, guys, this is real carbon fiber. Now, as you guys can see, you get pretty much every piece that you need. So this is going to be by like the iDrive controller, as you guys can see, has a little cutout there. This one is going to be for the dash, and then over here you have the pieces for the doors. Now, it looks like there's only 2. There's actually 4, 2 on each side. So now to install these, guys, like I said, it's going to be super, super easy. Again, because it's not going to be a direct replacement, we're not going to have to take the old ones off. We're just going to stick these new pieces on them. So that, of course, means that these come with some like double-sided tape on them. So we're just going to peel that off. We're going to give the current interior trim a nice clean with some rubbing alcohol, and then we'll just stick this right on. Now, placement is key. You guys want to make sure you take your time and line up everything appropriately. Now, I'll actually have this here. I'll show you guys really quickly. So as you can see, this thing is super, super thin. So it's going to sit very flush on the current trim. And also, you can actually tell it's dry carbon and real carbon fiber. So these are definitely really cool. Again, like I said, this is going to sit right over here. So you guys can actually see like how flush that's gonna sit. This isn't even stuck on yet, but already, guys, like this thing looks so much better. Like the difference between this and that is massive. So yeah, with that said, guys, I'm gonna get started on installing this. I don't think it's gonna take me too long. I'll try to film as much of it as I possibly can. So yeah, with that said, guys, let me just get to installing this and then I'll show you the finished product. Alright guys, so I just finished installing all the trim pieces on the X3. Now I only filmed the front dash, the center console piece by the iDrive system, and the 2 front doors because I thought filming the rear doors would be a little repetitive. But regardless guys, everything is now on, so let me show you the finished product. Alright, and while I actually show you guys the finished product, I'll give you my opinions on the whole installation process because again, I know this wasn't really like a full DIY. Also, ignore the fact that my SUV is so filthy. This is technically my family vehicle. But yeah, anyways guys, so here is the front door. Now as you guys can tell, the carbon fiber itself looks really good. Again, that is because it is real carbon fiber. In terms of fitment, the doors were the worst. The other pieces were way better, if I can quickly show you that. So like this dash piece right over here, this pretty much fit like perfectly. This went on super easy. I didn't really have to adjust it too much. Same thing with this piece here. And honestly, these are probably the pieces that you're gonna see the most and interact with the most. Now with that said, like I mentioned before, the doors are not the best. You guys can probably tell. The doors are a lot more intricate, and the way that they kind of fit onto, I guess, the door panel is a little odd. So there's a lot of like places where it gets really intricate, like in this corner as well. Also like lines up with the ambient lighting. So I was trying to be super careful and not block the ambient lighting. So because I did that, I actually went a little too much on the bottom here, so there should be sort of like a line separating it, but you guys can tell it's a little low. Now I'm glad I did that rather than blocking the ambient lighting because it kind of felt like I had to do one or the other. But yeah, just overall it's not bad. You know, just looking at it like this, you're not going to notice anything like that, but just if I'm being totally honest with you guys, the door fitment, not the best. Now, thankfully, this is probably the pieces that you're going to be looking at the least because who really looks at your door once you're inside the car? Would I say this should discourage you from getting this? No, I think if you're really OCD about these things, consider it. But overall, I would recommend getting this if you guys aren't happy with your interior trim like I wasn't. Because like I said, guys, overall, this does look really good, especially over here. There's no more wood, which I am super happy about. Oh, by the way, like I said, the rear doors are also done, just in case you guys didn't believe me. But yeah, anyways, just having the carbon fiber interior trim I think looks really good. If you guys didn't know already, I have some more carbon on the exterior of this car, like the diffuser back here, also on the side mirror caps, and then also a piece I recently put on, these boomerangs, as well as the front lip. So it's really cool. Now I have a whole bunch of carbon on the exterior of this thing, and now I have carbon on the interior, so it kind of helps it flow a lot better. From the outside, this thing's starting to look a lot more sporty, a lot more aggressive. Now we still do have a lot more to do to this thing. As you guys can tell, the wheels are very stock. They're also super dirty. It has been snowing lately, unfortunately. But yeah, just in terms of the interior, again, this interior trim is a huge improvement, but we do still have more stuff to do to it. So as you guys can tell, this is a base model steering wheel. Now, if you didn't know, the 2018s actually came with these steering wheels. They did not come with the M Sport. So I am looking into changing out this thing. So yeah, I know I say this in literally every single X3 video, but I know not a lot of people watch these videos. But for those who have an X3, who enjoy these videos and enjoy the build of the X3, because I know some of you guys don't have an X3 and you still watch the videos, I appreciate you guys either way. I told you guys I have a lot more mods for it. I know despite the fact that not a lot of people watch these videos, I know the people who do really enjoy them and really appreciate them. Also, I just love this SUV, and even if it wasn't for YouTube, I'd still want to do these things to it, but I'm so happy I can film it and share it with you guys. So to everyone who watches these videos, thank you. I appreciate you. There's still a lot more to come. With that said, guys, if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button. Check out the merch store. Again, anything you buy from there will help support the channel, help support the builds, and just help me make more videos like this, so go check it out. But yeah, with that said, guys, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.